Well, it is now time for Mental Health Monday, brought to you by LSF Health Systems. Dr. Christine Caulfield from LSF Health Systems is here, and we're going to talk about extreme heat and its effect on overall physical and mental health, which I didn't think about. So thank you so much for joining us. Great to see you.
Pleasure. You too.
So what are some common mental health issues that can arise during heat waves?
Well, what we're seeing is a lot of increased anxiety, depression. People are on edge. They're not feeling well. They're hot. They're bothered.
Yeah.
And it really,
not in the good way.
Not in a good way. And it really does increase that stress level for individuals, especially those that are living with mental health conditions.
Right. On top of that, so it's really interesting because I feel like we hear a lot of bad, some violent crimes happening more so in the summertime, and there's really a correlation with that, right?
Absolutely. Research backs that up. Hot temperatures, hot tempers.
Oh, okay.
And what we're seeing with really prolonged heat waves are an increase in violence, increase in rapes, increase in rioting, increase in jail activity, prison riots, etc.
Oh, even within the jail or the prison itself.
18% increase when the temperatures are high.
Now, is there a certain temperature that it kind of starts off at, or is it more just when it's like oppressive heat in general?
It generally is the oppressive heat for prolonged periods of time.
Okay.
Yes.
So how can we manage our mental health then during these prolonged periods of heat?
Yes, well,
the humidity adds a role as well, makes it feel hotter.
Very much so. So we have to stay hydrated. It's so very important. A lot of times we hear people say, I don't like to drink water, but it's crucial, it's essential.
Yes.
Oftentimes life-saving to hydrate. Also stay cool as you can. Stay indoors. Crank the air conditioner up if you have to, or fans, whatever you need to do to stay cool. Sleep patterns often get disruptive when there's a heat wave, so please mind your sleep. Make sure that you're getting 8 hours, make sure it's uninterrupted, and make a concerted effort to get good sleep hygiene during this prolonged depressive period.
Okay, good to know. And of course, first responders, our hearts always go out to them, right? Because it seems like they're always, and even construction workers too, I always feel bad for them, but first responders, they do so much because not only are they sometimes outside in that heat helping others, they deal with the things that they've seen that they can't unsee. So they've got a very unique thing going on in their psyche, right?
They really do.
So how can they help minimize those issues but also get help?
Right. Well, another thing you bring up, their unique issues, and one is that they go out in full gear.
Oh my gosh,
they've got that heavy gear. They're in the heat. It can be very, very damaging to both their physical and mental health. So we at LSF Health Systems have a program for our first responders. All they have to do, and their family members, is call 211, identify as a first responder or first responder family member, and we will quickly pair them with a peer specialist, somebody that is a first responder or has been, knows what their life is like, and can get them the support and help that they need.
And I feel like people are more willing to go get the help when they know that the person who's helping them has been in their shoes.
Most definitely.
Right? Because some people, you're kind of like, you have no idea what I'm talking about, really. You might have learned it by me saying it, but you'll never actually know how that feels. So that's really nice to know. But it's not just for first responders. You offer help for everybody, right? So tell them how they can get involved.
We do. So we have an access to care line that's manned by our clinical team 24/7. That number is 1-877-229-9098. You can call day or night. You'll be handed off to a clinician who can help you and guide you, connect you to our community resources, no matter what your socioeconomic level might be.
That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for helping us out with that today, because this can probably, the heat could spark something that we didn't even know we had issues with, right? I mean, whether you have the mental health illness beforehand or then it becomes one. Like, that's so interesting.
Correct.
Well, thank you so much again. Always great to see you.